Today I'm opening my Sawtooth-Scene quilt kit, my newest Halloween project. I purchased a quilt kit from Green Fairy Quilts, and it comes with all of the fabric for this cute Halloween quilt. So I'm going to open it up and let's look at all of the fabric. So here is a picture of the quilt. It has a lot, I don't know how many, I haven't counted, sawtooth stars with some cute printed fabric, and then these really fun borders. It's by Riley Blake, and I got this again from Green Fairy Quilts. I just purchased this. I don't have any affiliation with them, but let's open and take a look at what's in the box. So here is all of the fabric. It looks so fun. So let's open this up. And the pattern is a printed pattern. This is from, the fabric is from J. Wecker Frisch. It's called the Costume-Makers-Act-II fabric. It's from Riley Blake Designs. And this looks so fun. So this quilt will finish at 84.5 inches square. And it just is a fun printed pattern. That's so cute. So let's just take a quick look. So they have, of course, everything that needs to be done. This looks like a great pattern. This is all of the fabrics, and it tells you what you need to cut them to. And so this is just a typical sawtooth star made with flying geese and some, square and a square, the flip corner, and then you just make a traditional sawtooth star, but it's the fabric that makes this so fun. All right, so, and then again, along with those cute costume kids on the border. So here is another picture, how the quilt goes together. So I'm really excited to start this. Now, oh, and looks like you have notes, so if there's anything that you, I guess, want to know for the future or to remind yourself, that's a cute little page of notes. Now, I don't think I'm going to be getting this done for Halloween, but I am actually making this for a gift. So this will probably, hopefully, be done by Christmas, and if not, then it'll get done when it gets done. That's a lot of sawtooth stars, but I'm going to try to chain piece and make this, over the next several months. So let's take a look at this fabric. This is so fun. And it's a lot of fabric. This is heavy. And, oh my gosh, okay, let's just go through it. So we've got some cute, they almost look like little balloons, but little jack-o'-lantern faces. We've got that cute plaid. Some text. I love text print. Another one that's in white and orange. Love it. This is cute. Kind of a Halloween looking floral. These two, I love when something looks like it's patterned. Like pattern tissue that you get in the old-fashioned type of patterns. I love those. Some more orange and white. I think I'm just going to put it this way. Some spider webs, orange and black. Love that with the white and gray. This looks like kind of like patterned. I like that a lot. Here's that Halloween flower, but in orange and dark orange. Here's some little cats. Cute. Some more text type. They almost look like little tickets. Cute. And these are pretty substantial sizes. I'll have to look in the pattern. That's a really pretty plaid. Here is a black and white cat, and this has, again, a lot. Now we're into the bigger pieces. More of the spider web. And these, I think all these whites that have the bigger pieces look like it's going to be kind of the background fabric for all of the Sawtooth stars. They're just random, and so it's not just solid white for those stars. So I think that's what all of these larger pieces, the text, that's really cute. Halloween. Here's another one that looks like pattern pieces. I love that. Then we have some black. And I'll have to look to see if that might be some of these corners. I don't know. I haven't read the pattern, so I don't know what. They do give you, I don't want to really give away the cuts because it's not my pattern, but this makes a typical Sawtooth star. But it looks like they list out the actual fabric. So this one says that this black jack-o'-lantern, which was this cute little first one, and the plaid, and they give you a little picture, and it tells you the names of it, and then it tells you what to cut. And then same thing again with all of them. They give a swatch and tell you how to subcut that down for your quilt. And look at this border. Oh my gosh, I had no idea it was this big. You know, sometimes you never really know from a picture. I was thinking maybe it was like a 3-inch border. This is huge. This has got to be 10 or 12 inches. The person I'm making this for, which is my daughter, happens to love Halloween. She's going to love this. But I had no idea, again, that it was this big. I mean, that's going to be a fun addition to this quilt. So those are for the borders. And then this looks like it's probably for the binding. All right, so this is a project, again, that I'm just going to start. I'm going to work on amongst my other projects. And if I get it done for Christmas, that would be great. If not, her birthday's in January. And if not, it might just be given to her another time. But I'm excited to get started on this. And so the first thing I'm going to do is subcut everything. I think I am going to starch and get these pressed before I cut. And then I'll get working on this cute quilt.